Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. This stream will be a pretty self-obvious stream on what we're doing. We're pretty much just going to be grinding the tower in the Halloween event and working our way through some more of Green Knight's quest. I've already done quite a bit of stuff off stream. Previous video I did a little bit of work, but also been doing a little bit just by myself because at some point I do need to get through all these quests just because I plan on completing the entire Halloween event. Hello, New Brandom. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the main progress so far is I've done the first 4 quests so far of Green Knights, which are actually the easiest 4, only consisting of 20 total towers that I've done for his quests, which is about 1/5 of his total quest requirements, so I still have quite a bit of left to do. Hello, Monty. And because I have done 20 towers, I do have actually a decent amount of keys so far, with already having a total of over 200 keys. As you can see there, I have 225 keys, which is a pretty good amount. I have been missing a few bosses sometimes on some of the towers, so that's why I don't have the 280 that I'd have if I've done them all completely. But yeah, that's my progress so far then, but on this stream I plan on doing probably around 10 or 15 towers, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours worth of grinding, since you get about 5 towers an hour, a little bit more, but that's a pretty good average. And then once we're done with that, we'll probably actually with that just complete this quest and turn this quest in. But yeah, it looks like the tower is ready for us to start, so we'll go ahead, and yeah, it'll pretty much just be towers. I probably won't be talking as much as I do in some other streams, but feel free to still ask questions in chat, and I'll try to get to them when I can. Feels kind of weird to see your face? Yeah, I've had my face on streams for quite a while now, but it's definitely interesting having a face cam on streams. It feels a little bit more interactive than some of the streams I did without. But yeah, it was definitely a change going from no webcam to a webcam, I think, for a lot of people. But yeah, I didn't have even. Yeah, not playing events in Go Similar is one of those things where if you don't do it like right when it comes out, you probably aren't ever going to get into doing it. Just because it is so easy to just see an event and then be like, oh, I have other better things to do, and then do that for 4 weeks in a row, and then end up getting no progress on it. Hello, C14. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be the entire tower, as doing ghost floors and then a boss and then ghost floors. It isn't really too hard. I think a lot of the time I'll be ending up taking a lot more damage than I really should, just because I'm kind of too lazy to actually dodge attacks at this point in the event. Do I have any tips for unboxing classifieds? I mean, it really depends on what your struggle is. If your struggle is the actual unboxing process, then it does help to actually have your more pet capacity and clean out your inventory with like an alt or something, so you actually have a bit more capacity on your main account to unbox. But if your struggle is getting the gems for it, it's actually kind of a complicated process in getting more gems, especially if you're wanting for something like Cosmic Queen where you need a few billion gems for it. If you are struggling to get the gems, the best thing I can recommend at this point is going ahead and getting a few either Ecto Token Tycoons or Soul Tycoons, maxing out your backpack from Remnant World and then doing bosses in either Main Hub or Ghost World. But with Remnant World out recently, gem grinding things could change pretty quickly. So yeah, things might change soon, so we'll see. Is there any new Halloween Mega Boss this year? Yes, actually at the end of the tower there is a new Mega Boss. You do have to go through Headless Hollow, then Frankie. which half came back from the previous Halloween events. But you still do have those. We do still have a new Mega Boss this year. Still in the tower format though. And I think pretty much having that tower format is just always a plus, just because you get so many more keys, and it is arguably funner for a lot of people to have that tower format, being able to join mid-towers and stuff like that. But yeah, there is a new Mega Boss. I think in general people don't really like it as much as previous Mega Bosses, mainly because one of its attacks is actually super annoying since it does go out of the arena for a little bit of time, which is always something that people don't like just because it interrupts the flow of the fight and takes a little bit longer to complete. But yeah, in general, this Halloween tower is kind of easy. Like pretty much all the towers, it's pretty easy to just not take any corruption. As I said before, we will be taking a bit more than strictly necessary just because I can't be bothered to actually dodge half the attacks, but, you know, if you are doing this tower yourself, it should be generally pretty easy to do. If our frames drop like they are right now, don't be worried, guys. That is not your PC lagging. That is actually my Roblox being super bad because for whatever reason, this Halloween event is pretty horrible on the frame rates. It's probably with how to do with everything looking super good, but yeah, it's not always the greatest for streams and stuff to have it. Is this area emptied already? Yes, it is. There we go. Yeah, it's funny how classifieds sometimes, I think especially dev classifieds and the classifieds from loot bags and stuff, you can just accidentally get them, like, pretty often. And so because of that is, you do end up seeing a lot of random people or random people just accidentally getting one of them. But, like, with something like Vexfire, that's actually, like, really nice because that's actually usable stats. Since it is slightly higher than any of the Divines, which are pretty much the best stats for most people to actually get to in the game, just because they only require a rebirth, and a lot of people decide to spend a rebirth on it, even though it's technically better to go for stuff like Tycoons and even I think Petty Evo? No, it's not better to go Petty Evo than them, but depending on your paths, but yeah. But yeah, we're coming up on the last tower floor with the new boss, so I'll be able to show you some of that. Its attacks are pretty easy to understand how to avoid. I think there is one attack in it, the laser attack that it does, which isn't actually super similar to Frankie's and Headless Hollows. I mean, it is pretty much the same, but I think it's a little bit harder to dodge than the other ones. Gem boosts in general are worthless. So, yes, the Rebirth gem boost isn't really worth it. I wouldn't recommend anyone actually grinding for that, just because, I mean, even if you get the maximum 10%, it isn't going to do too much. Like, it applies in one specific scenario for, like, a very small group of people who have gone for loot bags and rift gum to use that way of getting gems, which is not the easiest way to get gems anymore, and pretty much outclassed no matter what. My favorite boss in Ghost Simulator has to be Headless Hollow. I don't know why. I don't know look-wise. Obviously, I'm not actually that good at. I don't know. I don't have the best sense of what looks good, I guess, would be my opinion. But Headless Hollow has definitely been my favorite boss in Ghost Simulator ever. the first event it came out, it had a very nice, unique attacks. It was a longish boss, quite difficult and pretty fun to do. I think, though, thinking about it now, in terms of looks, I'd probably have to go with something like Fluffy, probably. Like Fluffy just has it's a very clean thing, and actually it was a pretty common event for people to actually play. I see the issue. Alright, so a while ago, guys, people were complaining about a towers breaking, like ghosts falling out and not being able to be grabbed. I think... Oh, wow, okay, never mind. Yeah, it's interesting how those ghosts can go through walls. Generally they can't, but apparently that one was able to. Hello. Yeah, second arc is definitely really interesting with how it has so many NPCs that are pretty much same as first arc stuff. So we have Joker as Bo, Alice, I think it's Shelly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hearts as Ella, I believe. But yeah, this is the main. No, is it doing that attack? Yeah, this is the most annoying attack with Wispmaster. It just goes up into the ceiling, and now you can't shoot it for like whole like 30 seconds. And like the thing is, like even if you get hit by this acid attack, it does 4% damage, so you don't even need to worry about it. It's just kind of a stupid attack in my opinion. It completely ruins the flow of the fight. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. It might be nice if it like went up to like still at the ceiling, so you can still shoot at it. But like still, it doesn't feel necessary to have that slow of a fight, of an attack during the middle of the fight. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the whole stream, is us doing those towers back to back to back. Music in the background hopefully help, but yeah. It is going to be kind of repetitive. I don't doubt it, actually. I feel like there's a lot of bugs sometimes when in these towers that just happen super occasionally that they don't get caught in testing, and like they happen so infrequently it isn't really even worth patching. One of the nice things about this, or nice depending on how you look at it, is that you can't really get out of bounds on it. In previous towers, there's always pretty much been a way to get out of the tower, which is actually really bad if players can just go ahead and get themselves out of the tower. Because it can break stuff having a player outside the tower. I know during last Halloween event, you're able to get like bosses actually back over to the hub part of the Halloween world, which was kind of sketch. I don't know if it was actually able to do anything, since with me testing with my ult and stuff, it didn't appear to actually be able to break anything, but definitely was interesting nonetheless. I'm still on 19 rebirths from a while ago. I haven't actually rebirthed, I think, in over 2 months. We can actually go check in our rebirth info. Yeah, we haven't rebirthed in 97 days. We actually haven't rebirthed in over 3 months, which has been pretty much just because we've gotten Remnant World stuff, more Remnant World stuff, and more Remnant World stuff for the last 3 months, and then a Halloween event. So yeah. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, this is pretty much the only attack from Headless Hall that you actually, or this is pretty much the biggest attack you have to worry about, is when it does that laser grab pull thing. You have to know to get off your hoverboard and walk away from the boss. That's pretty much the only attack during this whole tower that you actually have to watch out for. I mean, technically you have to watch out for the lasers. Those can do a decent amount of damage too, but they're still dodgeable even if you get hit by it a little bit. But yeah, Headless Hall is definitely the hardest boss out of the 3. And since it does happen right at the beginning, even if you lose to it, you can just go ahead and join the tower again and still get completion for the tower. So it's a relatively relaxed tower fight as a whole, even for new players. Pretty much the only thing you need to watch out for is he broke the tower. That's rude. Yeah, guys, by standing here, they made the Headless Hollow spawn outside the tower, and yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna have to do a private server, ain't I? Because people can't be trusted to not break the tower. It can't. People. Whatever, we'll leave them. Yeah, they just straight up broke the tower for us. It's so obnoxious. I mean, technically the boss shouldn't be doing that anyways, but like, yeah, I thought that was really patched down in the last tower, but apparently not. Is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same tower, it's broken. Yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and got a bit more music to add to my YouTube stream playlist things a while ago. YouTube actually has its own like dedicated music download stuff where you can like pretty much play it on anything that content-wise you make, which is super nice if you want to just have some music going on during live streams, during videos. Just a lot of useful stuff for any of that I do. It's actually really nice. Yeah. Hopefully we get into a Halloween server right now that isn't broken, because otherwise we are going to have to go into a private server, and once I go into a private server, it's going to be a little bit slower. Same server, correct? Yeah, same server. I think we're just going to go ahead and hop over into a private server now, because that way we can guarantee it won't break. Hello. Who would you say has the easiest questline? Gabe. I mean, I don't see any parameters on that on like which NPC, but Gabe obviously is the easiest questline, just because it is like the first one you get to. It takes like 5 minutes to do. It explains how you do the game, so it has to be kind of easy. I mean, if we aren't including like Gabe, next would have to be something like, I hate to say this, Liz, but her reward isn't really worthwhile, so I wouldn't even recommend doing her, even though she might be the easiest. Yes, that is how, that's how Halloween events work, guys. They give you this horrible quest that is 109 Halloween towers, or 109 Christmas towers, and then tell you good luck. And then for the reward, they give you horrible stuff like, let's see, where is it? I did the first one. Oh yeah, it's Riley's Cloud, isn't it? No, this one's not. Yeah, look at that. They give you stuff like this. Yeah, yeah. It's at least purple from the Christmas event, so it's fine there, but it's definitely one of those things I'd think I'd like it a little bit more if it was closer to 50 or so towers and not 109, but you know, it is what it is. You get a pet on a board from Green Knight's quest. I think you actually get the board one quest sooner than the pet. But yeah, doing this in a private server will take about an additional minute or two for each tower, so it will be a little bit slower. That does mean we don't have any random people going ahead and breaking the tower. So, yeah. I guess that kind of balances out, doesn't it? Coven K's questline is just as easy as every one of the other dev questlines. Yeah, there's only one Coven K quest line in the game, correct, guys? I'm not... Yeah, it has to be the one in the... Around how long does it take me to complete a tower? 11 to 12 minutes. Right now, it'll probably take me around 13 in a private server. It's a little bit quicker in publics because you have people being able to multitask ghosts in the ghost floors. But yeah, it isn't too long. Oh, that was the wrong laser. Oh, whatever. They're fine. Oh, they nerfed how much damage that thing does. That's interesting. Only did 15%. It usually did 35%. I think they nerfed that one shadow-wise. But yeah, when it reaches out that hand, it has like 3 different attacks that it can do. So it's always kind of sketch trying to figure out which way you need to dodge. Because one of the attacks needs you to walk away from it like this. The other one needs you to run away on your hoverboard. And the last one needs you to get really close. And pretty much if you do the wrong one, you are going to get hit by the attack. And it should teleport. Oh, my favorite hoverboard, by far, has to be, let's see, I have it on me. Sand-to-Slay. Sand-to-Slay has to be my favorite hoverboard. It allows you to glitch out of some weird areas. It's just kind of nice like that. I don't think there's anything in this tower where you can actually do that, but in previous towers you've been able to glitch on towers. It's just kind of useful that way. In terms of looks, if it wasn't just based on the usability of Sand-to-Slay, I'd probably go with Ghost Surfer. I also have that one in my inventory. Yeah, Ghost Surfer and Glismata. One of these two, probably Ghost Surfer. Also has that a benefit of not getting in the way every time you equip it and getting stuck everywhere. But yeah, I also really like Chrono Float. Even though I just recently got that, that's another one of my favorites. But yeah, between those 4, those would definitely be the 4 I consider my favorite. Whatever, we'll get teleported there anyways. Yeah, between the purples, my favorite purple probably is just the normal purple. But like between all the other ones, Cozy Purple is probably my next favorite, then D Purple, then probably Purple Bloom, and then Gift Wrap Purple. How is Chrono Float so rare? It costs keys to unbox, and it's the same rarity as other classifieds. So pretty much, it's really hard to get the currency to actually buy the crates. You need about 4,000 crate keys or 8,000 crown keys if you want like a 100% theoretical chance at getting one. So yeah, 4,000 crate keys is not easy to get. All the other classified boards, you buy the crates with gems, and gems are like super easy to get. Like I casually right now have 5 billion gems. Like that took me like an hour, I think maybe an hour and a half to get that many gems. And I can pretty much easily get another 5 billion if I want to, instead of grinding towers. But yeah. Yeah, it mainly comes down to it's really hard to actually get the currency to buy the crates. Same reason why dev classifieds are rarer than stuff like Chromafloat, or not Chromafloat, are rarer than stuff like Cosmic Wing, even though they have like a higher % chance to get per crate. It's the crates are actually harder to get time-wise. Favorite NPC, not because of the reward. Bo, probably. I love the lore of Bo. The fact that he's a ghost, but also a ghost hunter. The story behind him, both like in terms of like game history, but also in terms of his lore structure inside the game, is nice. But yeah. Also, you guys want to see something cool? My puppy's right there, and my cat is on my lap. So I have like both the animals pretty much to myself. Alright, I definitely set that webcam down in a weird spot. Go ahead and adjust that once I complete this tower, I think. Or this floor, I guess. Alright. There we go. I generally only complete, I definitely don't complete, like, Shelly every rebirth or, Jax or stuff like that. The best way to, I've found to do rebirths is pretty much just do the necessary route, and then do Fern every rebirth additionally. That's pretty much all the quest lines I do in a rebirth. Also Ace, I guess you'd consider, he's super short, so it's not really a, any additional time to do Ace, whereas, like, Fern is a little bit longer in terms of doing her quest line, but definitely worthwhile to do for an every rebirth. Yeah, but that's pretty much it when it comes to quests. Oh, I hate that attack, guys. I hate it. Like, it doesn't even do anything is the funny thing. Like, 4% damage is pretty much nothing. And now I have to wait like 15 to 30 seconds additionally just to finish off the boss. Alright, whatever. It is another tower done. Man, that is really the first tower we have got done this stream. And we're 20 minutes in. Yeah, the first, or, no, we're like 30 minutes in at this point. Wow. Our pace is a bit, oh no, that was our second tower. Okay, it's not super horrible. Yeah, I have a few streams going over my rebirth thing that you can probably watch if you really want it. I also have a video or two on the rebirth route I take somewhere. But yeah, it's pretty simple. You start in the game, you use Zoom Gum. To complete the first few quests. Then you get to Ghost Hunter Adam. You complete Adam as quickly as possible. Then you speed run through the rest of main hub. Then once you get into Ghost World, you start working on Yoko pretty much immediately. Yeah. Is there any quest line I have never done? Yes, I haven't actually. Yeah, there has been some quest lines I haven't done. I haven't done Reed or the new, I think Michaela, or whatever her name is in the area or in the Wild West on top of the obby that gives you some more board storage. Or pet storage, I think, actually. I haven't done either of those two quest lines. I don't think they're worth it, really. I mean, I know they are permanent, so it is once you complete them, they do stay forever. But like 25 storage just seems to be nothing, a drop in the bucket compared to what I already have. Although that would be a total of 50 if I did it on both my current account and my alt. So maybe it's more worthwhile than I think. Every other quest I've definitely done, though. It really likes this attack for some reason. Which I'm not going to complain about because it is pretty easy to dodge. One of the interesting things is that you actually used to be able to play in events with in private servers in event worlds with your friends. They used to have a mechanic where you'd have to wait 30 seconds in, like every 30 seconds a train would leave from like the main hub and all the players in that circle got transported to the same name or same event world server, which actually allowed you to be able to play in private servers with your friends. But because people didn't want to wait 30 seconds to get transported, that kind of got removed to the current system where you go in the circle and you get teleported personally. Which, I mean, does make a little bit more sense, but also did make it impossible to play in private servers with your friends. So that's just something interesting that happened, was part of Ghost Simulator at one point. All right, goodbye. Yeah. Damage, smamage. It's actually really hard to die during these towers. At least if you know the attacks and just unconsciously avoid them, I guess. Ah, yes. Slideshow. Uh-oh. There's a ghost somewhere that I missed. Yeah, anyone know where that ghost went? Because I don't know. I'm guessing it fell out of the map somehow because I missed it, but yeah, I don't really know. Fortunately, there is a safety measure when it comes to ghosts, I think. Hopefully. I heard something about there being a safety measure. I don't know if that is true though, so we'll see. Apparently, like every 30 seconds, if there's less than 3 ghosts left, the last ghosts get killed for you. But yeah, we'll do an overcharge, I guess. Hopefully, be able to snag it with that. Yeah, I have no idea where that ghost is. And I'm fairly sure that safety measure is not working as intended. Let's see if we can glitch out on the map, see if we can find it that way. Oh, never mind. There we go. Went ahead and completed for us. That's nice. Yeah, the fact that ghosts can go through walls is actually an interesting thing. Because normally ghosts can't actually go through walls in Ghost Simulator. But apparently during these towers they can, which is, yeah, just slightly, slightly tower breaking. Like, generally every single tower, they can't go through the walls, but apparently in this, yeah, I'm currently in a private server. Towers are breaking too often in public servers, i.e. the second tower I did, it broke, because someone decided to stand too close to a wall. Despite there being poison damage there. But yeah, pretty much, if the boss teleports behind you while you're next to a wall, it teleports outside the wall and falls to its death. And yeah, even if I gave you the link, you wouldn't be able to join me due to how private servers work in Ghost Simulator. Once you leave the main hub, you are teleported into a reserved server, I think is what it's called, which pretty much makes it so that only you can join that server no matter what, which is just a way to get around the fact that private servers only work for the main hub of Ghost Simulator, and so you don't get teleported into a public Halloween server or factory server if you have your own private server. Alright, there's our fourth tower, or third tower for this stream done. This one definitely took the longest since we did have to wait for that one ghost to get auto-killed. So if I went to a public server, do you guys think you guys would actually join and do towers with me, or would you guys probably still just watch? Because I guess if I had enough viewers watching, you guys know how to do towers, so you wouldn't like break the tower every other floor, would you? Oh, that's such a bother. I was just trying to think why the ghosts didn't like auto die when they fall out of the tower. Because generally when things fall out of the tower, they also die. Generally it can break, I guess, though. So it's probably best that they don't fall into the void. But it is possible for them to fall in the void and still count as dead, I think, if they fall on the map. But yeah, I think the reason why they don't is because they have devs decided to add a teleport ceiling around, or teleport walls, floors, ceiling, stuff like that around boxes to prevent people from like glitching outside of the rooms, which I actually haven't found any good ways to get out of the map yet so far, so that's good, I guess. But at the same time, it does mean that any ghosts that get out do get caught by that floor and are unable to actually fall out of the map completely. Oh, this is bad. I think we're missing this cycle. We were too far away from the boss when its shield broke. Maybe not. But yeah, with having a little bit lower frame rate, what in the world? Yeah. And they try to say Ghost Simulator isn't laggy. Like, what is this boss even doing? Like, this game is so laggy. Honestly, the server location doesn't really matter with how high speed of internet is nowadays. Like, you should be able to get pretty much the same ping no matter where you are in the world. Like, even if I got like a Hong Kong server or an Australian server or whatnot, my ping shouldn't be like above 200 normally. The bigger problem is my frame rate, since that is kind of indication of how bad my memory usage from Ghost Simulator is. Yeah, that's the bigger problem, generally speaking. But yeah, we're on good pace this tower. Do you guys think I should add like a timer for how long towers make? Just to kind of keep track of like, I don't know, how long it's taking us per tower? Let's see. I guess we can open that from folders. I just want to see how long it takes us to like hook up that, I guess. I'll get started on that. I need to go to my desktop. everyone, I guess. Yeah, I know a timer would actually make a little bit more interesting stuff going on while we're not doing anything, but it'll take me a hot minute to get that thing set up. Let's get started. Alright. Probably should have thought about this before it, but whatever. Alright, let's get that open. We don't really need to go through the teleporter since we do get teleported in. Anyways, but yeah. We'll go ahead and go through it just to get a little bit more progress. Alright, where are you at? I've probably now opened... Oh, there's one. Uh-oh. I got some nice warnings because I opened it 5 times. Alright. Oh no, do I want to update? No, not at the moment. Alright. Yeah, apparently editing settings on the fly is not very fast. Alright, let's see if we can find the setting now. Oh. Open splits. Yeah, getting timer up is apparently taking longer than I would have thought. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, the main reason my YouTube name is what it is because that's what my Roblox name was. I actually made my Roblox account almost 10 years ago, which is quite a long time ago. And that's where actually the name Highs came from, was my original Roblox username. My current Roblox username, I guess, since it hasn't really changed at all, I still have the same account I had 10 years ago, without any name changes. So, yeah. Oh wow, that's loud. Alright, I'm about halfway done with setting up this timer. There we go. Hello, Tim. Alright, guys, I'm pretty much have it set up, so we should be able to switch over that pretty soon. Pictures, video projects, noise bits, save, that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Decoration. There we go. Can I not get rid of the previous segment? Yeah, that's not covering anything important, is it? Favorite main hub NPC is probably going to be Adam, because the hoverboard is just super amazing. But in terms of, like, lore-wise... Alright, let's see. Can I get rid of this? I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably be fine. Ouch. Alright, I think our timer is actually set up so we can start at it next floor. Obviously, we're in the middle of this floor, so we can't really start it. But, yeah. It'll be helpful for figuring out where I lose time in some of my runs. I think as for timing, we'll probably do it when we get this exit unlock thing on every single floor, just to keep it kind of consistent. Which does mean that we have like an additional like 30 seconds at the beginning of each floor that really is meaningless, but you know, that's how the devs design the towers anyways, so it has to be counted. I hate cutscenes, guys. It is literally just 30 seconds of nothing between every single floor. And when floors are like basically 30 seconds long anyways, at least the ghost floors are, it gets super tedious to have to spend that much time just waiting. They said they fixed it in private or they said they made it faster in private servers. They did not. I think they forgot that private server event worlds are actually reserved servers, not private servers, so they have the time set up for just being for private servers, and which is not actually how it works, so yeah. It is technically a bug. No one has reported it, and I don't plan on being the one to report it because I don't feel like reporting it. Which is probably a horrible thing, but yeah. It is what it is. So, yeah, Frankie's attacks, you pretty much just stay here on a hoverboard and you dodge every single one of them. It's, I mean, that same thing actually works with Wisp too, because pretty much all of its locational attacks are ground attacks. It does have like one or two attacks that are actually you should move to avoid, but you don't really need to anyways. But yeah. Wow, that is hilarious. curious. We do one more tower and then we end the stream, I guess. Welcome back. Probably changes. Alright, I think starting with the next hour, we'll go ahead and start using the timer. Wasn't able to do it on this one just because I got it set a little bit too late for that to work, but I think timer should be make it a little bit more interesting, hopefully. Please just don't do it. Just thank you. Yeah, pretty much as long as it doesn't do that like arrow attack, we should be fine time-wise. But yeah, that's pretty much a 11-minute tower. It's actually a little bit longer. Since you do have to include the 30-second wait time and whatever time it takes for this tower to actually finish, which is another stupid wait time, but whatever. Alright. I think timing-wise, we probably should do it when the previous... Nah. Alright, what are my settings for... Okay. Probably when the star gets down to 0 seconds, probably a good time to start. What's the best rebirth perk? Best rebirth perk has to be Master Hunter, just because it saves pretty much an hour every single future rebirth. It isn't like, I guess, I mean, you could make an argument for something like Ghostly Vision because it gives you so much new content, or for the other ones. But I think being able to save an hour every rebirth for every single rebirth you do is just, it's so much more value than new content or stuff like that. For at least someone who is planning on getting, like, I don't know, 5-6 rebirths. But yeah, I think definitely you could make an argument for Ecto tokens, souls, even Pet Evo you can make an argument for. I wouldn't, but you can. or ghostly vision. I think can all 4 of those can be also considered best. I'd personally say rebirth. The fast counter though. Oh, okay. Whatever. We'll do whenever this 15-second thing is. I think that'll be pretty consistent. As long as we can remember that. But yeah, a minute per the ghosts in that floor is pretty quick. I think. I think you can get it down to like 30 seconds or something if you have like 2 or 3 people. But yeah. What does Master Hunter do? It gives you 2 additional streams, very similar to Finsley. So it allows you to skip Finsley every rebirth and just start with 3 streams instead of 1. Which pretty much doubles the efficiency you can vacuum ghosts at. So, yeah. It's just all around good is the thing. Actually, I wouldn't say all around, but just it's a huge time save is the biggest thing about it. Whereas all the others are more just new content stuff. Again, we're waiting for it till this says floor 3 starting in like 15 seconds or whatnot to do the timer thing again, but just to be consistent. Hello, Deadpool. Hello, Brad. But yeah, we're also losing a little bit of time due to lag. If I wasn't doing this on stream, I'd have a little bit more resources to devote to Ghost Simulator. Although streaming doesn't take up as nearly as much as Roblox does anyways. But yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of efficiencies I could make to make this even faster. Main ones being having more people would speed up these ghost floors down from like a minute down to like 30 seconds. Which would add up to about a minute and a half of time save over the whole tower, but yeah. Actually, that still only took us like 30 seconds. Since we have 15 seconds for the... Man. Anyways, wait till floor 4 pops up and then we'll timer again. I'm going to be taking probably another hour or 2, I think, on these towers. So, yeah, we'll see. Ow. The thing about your actual time efficiency is you don't actually care about how much corruption you take. It's mainly about always being shooting at the boss and getting the attacks that don't actually disrupt your attacking of the boss, time-wise. But yeah, once we get this one done, we'll be able to compare times and see like how fast we can actually be, which is probably going to be a little bit more interesting than just seeing a timer on the bottom. But yeah, as you guys can see, these towers are pretty quick. It's about like 3.5 minutes per boss, which is just ridiculous time. A ridiculously low amount of time per keys, everything considered. Like, even free-to-play, it's like 3 minutes per key, which is 5 times faster than it was during the first Halloween event Ghost Simulator had. Which you also need to also consider we have gums, double boss drops working now too. That wasn't during the first Halloween event too, which is just, it's insane how much more efficient this game is. You remember to wait for a timer until this thing, so we've been good on that so far. Hopefully we can remain this good, but yeah. 9:30, yeah, I definitely think you can get pretty quick. A big thing about it is you also have to, like, when you're actually doing your time for how long you do per tower, you have to include another 30 seconds for the wait time between towers. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree that you can get pretty fast on these, especially if you go with like 3 or 4 people that actually know how to do it. So you can clean out these ghost floors like 20 seconds quicker than you can solo. That guy's probably the most... Oh, shoot. We forgot one. Uh-oh. Okay, phew. Yeah, if you, if a ghost goes through this... The ghost can go through the walls in this tower, I think. And if they go through the floors and fall out of the map, you can't actually get them. So you just have to wait like 3 minutes for them to actually get auto-killed by the tower itself, which is just super annoying. Yeah, this event, it's very similar to the last Halloween event. Actually, it's a little bit more similar, I guess, to the Christmas event. But yeah, it has this new Mega Boss and the same tower system. The new Mega Boss is actually, it has kind of some cool attacks. It's very similar, I think, to Frankie, but it does have one, like, really new attack where it goes up into the ceiling. And raises acid from the floor, which does very minimal damage and is more annoying than anything else. But it is definitely a cool looking boss too, so. Oh, whatever. We'll get more accurate timings later. I can also go manually edit them too if I need to, but eh. I always prefer the Halloween event. Like, my first event in Ghost Simulator was the Halloween 2019 event. It's always a little bit more creative. They have a little. Missed the cycle. You're getting actually quite a bit of damage. Yeah, this is nowhere. This is not going to be a good run, guys. We still have to break the shield 2 more times, which is just going to be kind of a time consuming. But yeah, this attack from the Wisp-Master is just annoying. Like, it serves no purpose. Even if I stayed on the ground, I'd take 4% damage. It's pretty much nothing. And if it does it multiple times like it just did, It's just stupid attack in my opinion. Like, maybe just make it float a little bit below the ceiling so you can actually still shoot at it or something. But, like, don't make it... Don't make it do that. Like, it just ruins the flow. Like, yeah, even with that slow of a tower, we still got a sub 12 minute. Which is just kind of funny and shows how quick towers are. I'm currently grinding to complete all the towers I need for Green Knight. But along with that, I will still be getting over 1,000 keys, so I should still be able to get everything from all the crates as is, just by completing Green Knight's questline. So yeah. So I'm going for technically both of those, plus pretty much everything else from those key crates. It's going to be I'm going to be having way too many keys at the end of this event. Oop, we're moving slowly. Yeah, this is one of the big time losses I'm going to have during these tower runs, is just going to be lag. Which just kind of stems from streaming and playing Ghost Simulator at the same time. We also need to switch our hoverboards over to something a little bit less obtrusive. Because, let's see. Can we do that quickly? Probably not. Yeah, once you see that attack, you just need to stop shooting at it so it doesn't lose its shield as it's going up. Just because, like, it is kind of one of those things where it is a bit, it's more time loss to just, to continue shooting it, to just stop shooting and wait for it to come back down. How many hours do I play this game? I don't know. I don't actually have a count. I would guess. What's that? Oh, this event is so buggy. But yeah, I'd guess like somewhere around 200, or yeah, probably around 200 hours total. I guess everywhere it's about 6 hours, I guess, minimum. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's closer to 400, 500 hours. Yeah, I plan on making an opening video. The funny thing is, like, the first crate I had to do for Victoria's questline, she makes you unbox some boxes, Halloween crates. I actually got the Godly in, like, my first crate. So it's just kind of one of those things where I already have a lot of stuff from this event. Hello, Annette. What am I doing? Currently I am completing towers for Green Knight's questline, along with getting quite a bit of keys to unbox stuff later. And I decided it'd be fun to add a timer so I can see how long I'm taking on towers, see on each tower what is taking the longest, and where I'm being actually a little bit more efficient on. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm losing like 15 seconds or 15 seconds like per floor or something ridiculous like that just due to lag. So yeah, it's not going to be great time-wise during these runs, but it will be kind of giving us a benchmark about like where I'm doing fast and when I'm doing slow. How do you stay motivated to play this game and grind keys? I don't know. It's one of the few games I play, so I actually have the time to go ahead and devote to it. Also looks like we're going super slow this tower so far, which is interesting, but yeah. What is the best way to get a godly pet in a crate? Grind the gems and then unbox using those. I cannot recommend buying crate keys. They are an absolute waste of Robux, I think. Yeah. How long will this stream be? It's probably going to be another 3 hours. No, not another 3 hours, sorry. It's probably going to be a total around 3 hours. So another 1 or 2 hours. Ouch. This is going to be a little bit longer. The main way... Did I ever answer that? Probably not. Yeah, the main way to I stay motivated is just to kind of just sit down and do it, I guess. But it definitely helps when you... helps to have, like, streams scheduled and stuff like that, where I know I can go ahead and devote that time to it and kind of call it productive. Rather than just be like, oh yeah, today I'm going to grind and then end up not grinding or something like that. Like, if you don't have, like, goals or stuff, you end up getting super unmotivated. I hate that attack, guys. What's the best way to get a bunch of gems? Generally, it depends on how much you want to get. If you only need like a few million, the best way is 100% just going to be to complete the game for the first time. Complete all the quests in the void and get like 5 or 6 million gems just from doing all those quests. But if you need to like get gems like a billion or something, you're going to have to do a few rebirths, grind down all the way through the Remnant world to get the best backpack there, and then sell for souls or ecto tokens if you want billions of gems. Which is going to take a few rebirths in ecto token tycoons or soul tycoons, but is definitely the best long-term way to get gems at the moment. Also, it really depends on what you're trying to get. I mean, some things really just don't need to worry about getting, or you can just borrow them from someone else. Oh wait, do you guys think we gained any time? No, we did not. We have lost time on every single floor so far. But we should gain like another, like, I think we should gain like 30 seconds back over these next 2 floors pretty easily. Yeah, as I said, we are losing like 15 seconds per floor or something ridiculous like that just due to lag. Which is my PC deciding to my PC struggling to work on everything, overheating and stuff, so it has to limit resources. I need the Godly Pet in crate 11 for a quest. Each crate is 200k gems. Okay, assuming you don't have the double luck, which I guess most people probably don't. Or, I guess, probably you should be able to get your own glitchy Lucky Gum pretty easily for that. It's about still 80 or so, 80 crates or so for that. Who? 200 crates, 200k times 80, 116 million? Yeah, just to get 16 million. You're probably actually fine at just going ahead and getting the best Remnant World pack, getting a bit of glitchy X Gum, and then selling in either souls or ecto tokens from Ghost World or main hub. Go ahead and sell those and just get your 16 million that way. I think you should probably be able to get like 1 million per boss or something. Like I get 150 million. I can't imagine you're getting less than 150th of the amount of gems I'm getting per sell. Even with all my game passes and better pat stats and tycoons, I think you should still be able to get a reasonable enough amount of gems from just boss grinding with the biggest pack in Remnant World. You gotta be kidding me. I hate that attack. It's literally at 1%. I don't know how we managed that, but we managed to go slower than our last tower, which is already really slow to begin with. So, wow. Again, we do have to factor in like a 15-second lag on every single floor. Alright, that's finished. We'll go ahead and reset. Oh, nice. Yeah, getting your first classified is always really, really good feeling. I know when I got my Zing for the first time, I was super excited. I knew Zing wasn't like super good, but it was definitely nice to get my first classified. 60 FPS? Man. Yeah, Go Similar is weird. It's more of my PC overheating and then deciding, oh wait, we're cool enough now to run full resources again. I probably could do with like another like fan or base or something like that underneath my laptop, just to get it a little bit cooler. But actually, with Christmas coming up, that might be not a bad thing to ask. Anyways. There we go. We should gain time on this run, hopefully. At least we shouldn't be losing as much as we did last run. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's definitely interesting to have you have to be like right next to the boss to be able to vacuum it in time, rather than having a few seconds of leniency either way. Like, it definitely does feel a little strict on having to get to the boss pretty much immediately. Why do I play on a private server? The reason I'm playing on a private server is I started this stream in a public server, but the second tower I did, someone stood too close to a wall during the Headless Hollow. It did the dark thing attack and actually glitched out of the tower and completely broke the server's tower. And so I've decided to just change over into a private server just so I don't have to worry about it breaking as much from other people's incompetence. I can still be incompetent and break the tower myself, as I showed off in like the next tower I did in the private server, but won't be breaking like with bosses and stuff. Oh wait, what did I do? Split. But yeah. I won't be getting as many of the randoms that break the tower in it. Technically, it is quite a bit faster to do it in a public server, even with slower people, just because they can go ahead and finish off some ghosts during ghost floors that you might miss. You guys can both take separate pathways and just speed up the process quite a bit like that. And if I'm lagging, they can go carry a little bit of damage while I'm on it for the count. But the big thing is just to kind of avoid randoms. Whoa, this is a bad lag spike. Don't think we lost too much time in that lag spike, but it's definitely the lag is going to be taking a little bit of our time away from these actual runs. What's my favorite Ghost Sim biome / dimension? I really love the back door. I love how the design of it is super similar to main hub. It's super easy to understand. I feel like its balance is kind of perfect with the new disruptors and batteries and that whole concept. Really, my only problem with it was how it recently, with like a lot of the GUM editions, really showed how broken pay to win or actually really made a huge distinction between pay to win and free to play players, just because of how drops work in Ghost Simulator. But yeah, other than that, it's definitely my favorite biome. Alright, should be doing pretty good time-wise here. Did I miss a ghost? I definitely missed a ghost. There we go. Again, losing time. Do you think the devs will stop this game soon or no? No, I think the devs plan on keeping this game updated for at least another year, I'm imagining. They have at least content for the next, I think it's next like 3 months planned out. So definitely not anytime soon will they be ending it. But I think once they even release their second game, they still plan on, oh. I'll edit that later, I guess, to add like, or remove 12 seconds from that. Isn't known until when the Halloween event will last. Yes, the Halloween event will last for another about 2.5 weeks. Next update will be Halloween Part 2, so that'll be this Friday, and then 2 Fridays from then, the event will end. So you still have over 2 weeks of time to grind this event if you haven't already. Should be plenty, even if you haven't done anything to go ahead and complete it all if you have a reasonable amount of time to play like each day or something. Maybe I'll switch over to public servers just to get a little bit more efficiency on like some of this tower, since that it is theoretically about, I don't know, like 30 or 40 seconds faster overall. Like even with the horrible people, I think you can get it as much as like a minute quicker. Here should be a big time game though, since I had a really slow 5th tower on both mine, or 5th floor. I just need to remember to stay on my hoverboard during the wisp fight instead of just sitting on the ground without the hoverboard. Because I think that's where the majority of my damage comes from, and time loss is really from getting hit by those ground attacks. This should still be another big time gain on this run, or compared to my last tower at least, which is technically what those timers are down at the bottom. Alright, come on down here, back here, Wismaster. No one likes you going out of the arena. There we go. Yeah, that should be like a minute or something time gain. Now we just need to wait for the tower to actually finish to do this timer. Boom, look at that. whatever. A little bit late on the timer there. Yeah, this isn't a very strict timing measure with me having to manually do it. I kind of wish there was a... Or I guess there probably is some way to automate that timer thing. But I'm not spending the 3 hours to figure that out. When it really doesn't matter, just because there is so much randomness in this tower anyways that true timing really doesn't matter. Yeah, I think after this tower, we'll go ahead and switch over to public servers, see what time game we can get there. Yes, this event is really good for pet leveling. One thing I have realized as I recently got a whole lot of classifieds I've needed leveling, they're actually doing really good level-wise. I think this one was... I think this one was pretty much level 1 when we started this event. It has already gone up to level 8, so... definitely nice to have those being leveled as I play this event. My best pet stat-wise has to be these two with the 1,000 vacuum stats and 423 vacuum stats. Yeah. I guess you could also get a bit of efficiency by for these towers by using boosted photon blaster. Oh no, because you wouldn't be able to use vacuum gun during the towers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that actually speeded up just due to having vacuum gun. Alright, there we go. I can't imagine this is slower than our previous one, so this should probably be a new PB. Floor 3. Yeah, 7 seconds to gain there. Ag! There we go. Definitely feels like lag is definitely one of the things that really does affect time in Ghost Simulator. Like one of the I think the best speedrun that someone has said for Rebirth is 3.5 hours basically. Whereas the best time I've been able to do is just slightly under 5 hours, which is about an hour and a half difference. Which of course some of that can be contributed to my path being a little less efficient than optimal. But I'm guessing over 30 minutes of that time difference is just lag from me playing on stream on a lower NPC and stuff like that versus them being a little bit more efficient on that stuff. I have so many gifts before Christmas. I have so many items just left in my inventory. I have 1 through 7. I have my mystery boxes from a Halloween event. I think I still have some prize eggs. Yeah, it's... Oh, shoot. Yeah, my timer efficiency is going out the window, guys. I need to make that automated. Oh, ow. Those things do like those should do like quite a bit of damage. I would say no, but again, I'm having problems with my inventory issues, so having those stuff in my item inventory rather than my pet or board inventory is just a little bit better for space wise. Oh yeah, and Moonzer is actually a really old item. That was from like the, I think... No, Dino Event was the first one, so Dino Eggs are the oldest item. But Moon Event was still like the second event in Ghost of Mire, so they're quite old items. Yeah, 93% corruption. Yeah, it's kind of funny how like, you really don't get that much damage in these towers. Like even right now, like 37%, that's quite a bit of damage for me, I think. But like, no one's going to die from 37%. So it's actually pretty lenient on the amount of corruption you end up taking from these towers. Alright. Alright, that's good. Everything, yes, this is all the ghosts. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're looking a little bit slower on this run compared to our last one, but I think we're still doing pretty good time-wise on this. Yeah, it's definitely very lenient for a 5 towers an hour run in this. I think you might even be able to squeak out 6 if you get like the right cycles and a good team going for ghost floors, and a little bit of luck with the Wisp Master. And a good PC. You also need a good PC because game is super laggy. Alright. Yeah, I know so many people turn their items into gum, and I'm just kind of sitting over here like, why would you go ahead and turn your stuff into ghostly gum when, like, glitchy gum is just easier to get? It's just better to have it in item form, I think. Yes. Just don't do the raise into the sky attack and we're good. I shouldn't have said anything. I really should not have said anything. Why is that attack in the game? But yeah, whatever. We did a sub 11 minute tower. We should be fine. But yeah, we'll go ahead and hop over back into public servers. Yeah, see how much time we can take on that. Alright, let's leave this and hop over back into public servers. Thank you so much for showing that OP unboxing method. Yeah, you're welcome. I actually have a video on that unboxing method. But yeah, it definitely helps unboxing for classifieds, makes it like, cuts down the time you need from like 3 hours down to like 15 minutes. Or 20 minutes, I guess, is probably better. More accurate, but yeah. How many keys am I on? I think I'm around 350 keys right now. So, pretty much, I'm just around 350 keys. I might be like 320 or 370 or something, but I'm around 350 keys right now. I don't plan on unboxing this stream. I'll wait until I have completed all the towers I want for Green Knight, and then go ahead and unbox. Yeah, we should be able to join mid tower here. We will get a quicker tower this way, since we start on like floor 3 or something ridiculous instead of floor 1. Overall, it's just nice. Hopefully this tower isn't broken though, so yeah. Alright, let's go see if looks reasonable. Yeah, okay. Looks like 1 or 0 rebirth people. Maybe this person has like 3 rebirths. So it should be decent people for this tower, so we should be able to do a little bit faster than we are solo. But yeah. Oh yeah, gum is definitely useful for new people, even if it is just ghostly. But I definitely wouldn't recommend turning your items into gum for anyone who's played longer than that. Looks like this person lost to the tower, would be my guess. Oh no, they're just new. But yeah, someone was asking about the amount of keys I have, and since we are still waiting for this, we'll go ahead and... yeah, 335 keys. So, one more tower and we'll have 349 keys. Actually, we'll probably have a little less since they're probably done with the first boss floor already. Have I ever said how much I hate waiting during these events? If I haven't, I hate waiting during these events. I instantly go into a public server and 5 people have joined my server. That's actually probably nice though, since most of you guys probably know how to do the tower rather than randoms, but we'll see. But yeah, hello Sonic, hello Brad. Hello. Yeah, hopefully this tower could be broken, I guess, but Nope, there it is. Yep, they were just doing the headless solo. Oh man, that's actually a long time to do the headless solo. I might be better off in my private server, except for these ghost floors, since I'm able to clear them out, and then people can just go the different way than me, and clear out those hallways, or they can just follow me, I guess. But yeah, that was we are joining at like the 7-minute mark when they've just completed the second floor, so it might be a little bit slower. We'll see. That's the great thing about having this timer. I can go ahead and see which way is faster. But yeah, the biggest time save is from here. I don't have to go back and collect those ghosts. Other people can go ahead and vacuum them rather slowly, but it'll just end up saving quite a bit of time that way. What should you do for your third rebirth? I'd probably recommend going for something like Ecto Token Tycoon or Soul Tycoon. That's assuming you can go ahead and before your next rebirth, go ahead and get like full Lucky Cats as stats. So your Mini King can stay obviously since it's the same stats as Lucky Cats, but go ahead and replace like the Atoms with like Lucky Cat pets. You can actually get those before rebirthing, even though they are from the Ghostly or from the Lucky Eyes rebirth perk. You can go ahead and rebirth and get those. Or not rebirth and get those, but you can go ahead and get those before you rebirth by using like Overcharge. It's a little bit of cheese, but I do have a video on how you can do it. How to get OP pets before you rebirth or something like that. It's one of my more viewed videos, so you should still be able to find it. Okay, there we go. But yeah, along with that, you should probably also get like gums before your rebirth, since those can cut down the time a lot if you get like glitchy loot gums and glitchy X gums, stuff like that. Can also cut down your rebirth time quite a bit. It's best to get those before your rebirth, so you can go ahead and go do a faster rebirth next time. It's not strictly required, but it will speed up your next rebirth quite a bit. But yeah, definitely going for something like Ecto Tokens or Souls is definitely your best bet. The only thing I would like to say right now is we are going to have like pretty much an event, events on Ghost Simulator for like the next like 3 months, and then another expansion to Remnant World. So you may actually want to wait before choosing rebirth perks until we get through all these events and through the Remnant World, because those actually you might want to be not rebirth before those come out. Listen, what in the world? Okay, I know I'm not helping, guys. I'm getting rid of all the Frankies here because I want the candy. Okay, whatever, we're done. Okay, good. If you guys... What in the world was that? Okay, fine. I'll ban you. Bots are just super stupid on... I don't even understand like how there are so many bots in YouTube. Like, you'd think someone would have developed something to get rid of them. Google itself. Something like that, but whatever. But yeah, we're definitely going through at a decent pace, even in the public server, so I think we'll probably end up staying in the public server. Definitely will be helpful to start from a fresh, just to see how fast it is from like a fresh tower. Alright. Biggest thing is to not misclick anything and end up driving. Alright, looks like people are going that way, so we will go this way. Okay, I hope someone else got that, I think. Ag, I'm misclicking everywhere. And these should be the last 3 ghosts, yeah. Yeah, that's the main time save you have with multiple people. You fan out in the ghost floors and you end up just vacuuming all the ghosts like 2 times quicker. Yeah, I am, yeah, I don't use, YouTube for any giveaways, so don't believe bots saying that you've won a giveaway in my YouTube chat, but, yeah, that might change in the future. Hello, Miss Glitcher. Alright, let's just so weird. Yeah, that boss's laser is different than all the other lasers. I think you actually need to get, like, some distance away from that boss to be able to dodge it. I think that person's dead, which is unfortunate. But yeah, the reason we don't have a timer on this one is because I started the floor a little bit later. I started on floor 3, so I already have like quite a bit of time saved from that. Ouch. Yeah, the bosses are hard, so I always join late, so it's easier. Yeah, definitely joining later, you have less chances to take damage. Like, really the only problem with that is that you do end up missing some key drops, which are, I think, very important, but other people obviously care more about the tower completion than the keys. And you do get more keys from just finishing anyways, so kind of balances out. But yeah, the thing about the towers is I don't actually, if you're maxed out, it's kind of easy to go ahead and do the bosses without, like, with very minimal damage, just because your autopilot already gets you to avoid most of the attacks. But yeah. Alright, let's see. Yes, it doesn't do that aerial attack, so we should be good time-wise on this one, to just be able to clean it up. Without it going away in the middle of it. But yeah, there we go. We got the boss done, and a little bit slower, but I did join at like the 7-minute mark, so it's about 7 minutes for the last 4 floors, which I think is about normal, based on my first few segments. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do, now we'll be able to judge segment-wise on this next tower. But yeah, as for timing, my current methodology for timing is to start the first timer once this tower already gets down to 0, and then switch every single floor when the next floor's countdown appears on the wait floor. So yeah. Hopefully no one in this tower breaks it. I know that it's actually something that you can go ahead and do is during ghost floors, if you drag a ghost out of the through the walls or something, through like a corner or something, it can go ahead and fall out, which is kind of annoying and will take a lot of extra time. Also during the Headless Hollow, you can go ahead and stand near a wall, and if it decides to chase you or do the black screen and go behind you, it can go ahead and break the tower that way too. Definitely didn't help us on having multiple people on that floor. Just because of how the ghosts were laid down, I was able to get to all of them before anyone else was. But yeah, in theory, having multiple people should be able to make those ghost flares quite a bit quicker. But yeah, I'll go ahead and split this timer when this floor 2 starting goes ahead and switches. But yeah, even with that, we got about 10 seconds faster than our best floor during our solos, so, or private. So, but yeah. What do you get from that tower questline? You get a godly pet and a godly board. The godly pet has like 123.4 stats, so it's not actually useful stat-wise. Someone was able to dodge. I don't think I've ever seen someone dodge that grab attack, guys. I think that's the first time I've seen someone dodge that grab attack. Yes, I'm planning on getting everything from this event. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. They managed to get grabbed on the very next attack, but yeah. I do plan on getting everything from this event. I think I should be able to comfortably get everything, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh. No, not the other people. That's the thing about that attack. No one really knows how to dodge it, I feel like. Every time you go into a public server, no one really knows how to dodge it. If you are wanting to dodge that attack, all you need to do is be off your hoverboard and a decent distance away like this, and you aren't going to be able to get dragged by the boss into its thing. It's actually... It's relatively easy to be able to avoid, all things considered. Just need to know the strategy, really. But yeah, it's definitely the most... least obvious attack to know how to avoid, and the most damaging attack that is easy to hit you, I guess. I don't know how to put that. Does a lot of damage, I guess. What is the hardest questline in the game? Jax, I think. I mean, technically, depends how you define hard. In terms of length, obviously, Green Knight is probably the longest currently in the game, whereas Riley from Christmas event was technically a little bit longer, but yeah. No, it's one of those things where it really depends how you define hard. If you define it as long, definitely this one. If you don't include like event quests, Jax and Shelly, Yoko all come to mind. Agent Blaze is one that a lot of people complain about. Billy is also complained about. Timer? Okay, yeah. That's not that bad, I don't think. Having more people... Yeah, as I said, the one problem with having more people is they aren't going to be as efficient as me at shooting the boss whenever they can. So... It's almost like all the time I gain in these ghost floors from having them, I kind of lose on the boss floors from them not being able to shoot the boss as quickly as I can or something like that. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this is definitely turning into a slideshow. Hopefully you all want to watch a slideshow today and not a stream, because our frames per second is not being nice to us. Seriously? Yeah, I mean, my PC is kind of overheating-ish, but it's kind of annoying. 4-4. But yeah, it's definitely a trade-off going in public servers with randoms. You trade off to get a little bit more floor efficiency, but on your ghost floors, but you lose a little bit on your boss floors. So yeah, that's kind of the trade-off with going into a public server compared to a private server. Technically, there's supposed to be a lower timer in private servers, the dev said, but that's not the case. I think that's because private servers in like anything other than main hub isn't actually a private server, but it's a reserve server. So that's just a small bug that probably needs to get. I just need to say something about, and I'll be able to patch. Ow! But yeah. Yeah, it might be a little bit faster to do stuff than private servers. I guess technically you could get like a team of people into a public server. It just feels like a little bit too much work to go ahead and do that. But yeah, you can definitely gain quite a bit of time by going with good players and being a little less laggy than I can on these floors. So I can definitely see a time of like 9 minutes or something ridiculous like this on these floors. Alright, you got that. I'll get my overcharge ready for here. There we go. Hello, Raz. New NPC or not? No, this is not really a new NPC. It was added over a week ago in the last update to Ghost Simulator, I guess, or maybe in that sense it's new. Alright, let's just try to stay out. The problem is if you aren't on your hoverboard when those attacks start, if you jump to equip your hoverboard, you have this little bit of time where you're still like on the ground even though you're on your hoverboard. Close enough to the ground to get hit by the attack, which is just means that you can still get hit by it, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's definitely a bit slower with the lag I have and being in a public server on the bosses. But I think in general, there's a bit of time that you could definitely gain. I think if you went into a public server with like 3 or 4 people that actually were like super fast, you can go ahead and clear the ghost floors like 15 to 30 seconds quicker. Probably like 15 seconds realistically. And save like 45 seconds over a whole run. But yeah, even with this this run, I think we're still definitely within the good range of towers. Still under 12 minutes for the complete tower, including this 30-second wait time here. But yeah, it's definitely slower than the other runs I've been able to do on a private server. But I think we'll stay in a public server just to see if we can get any better runs. Alright. Yeah, also timing is just super scuffed sometimes too. Remembering to switch timers around it is what it is. But yeah, 10 seconds, even with like a decent people on the tower, or even like not very good randoms, you're still able to gain like 10 seconds per ghost floor on the tower. So definitely some time to be gained from having publics versus privates. It's just you have to also have decent people on the bosses so you don't end up losing time to people just like not shooting or something like that. Not looking at anyone in particular with the not shooting comment at all. But yeah, that's pretty much like a total of like, I don't know, 20 seconds lost just from someone not shooting in a group of 5 people. So, yeah. Yeah, there's always someone. There's always someone. Oh, I should not be shaming people for not shooting. It's horrible. Yeah, I was planning on during this stream just going ahead and completing this quest of I wasn't assuming anyone was AFK. I'm just saying that people that aren't shooting the boss are just technically wasting, or it takes a little bit longer to complete the boss if people aren't shooting the boss. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't matter whether they're AFK or running around or just dodging an attack or something. It's still technically time loss, and it's fine. Like, that's what public servers are for. People to just play. It's fine if they aren't like helping. It's just that's what loses time when you are in public servers, is people not shooting the boss. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying that is, yeah. You guys hopefully get what I'm trying to say there, that it isn't really bad that they aren't shooting, it's just kind of one of those, that's the trade-off you have, is you get faster ghost floors, but if people aren't at the same efficiency on bosses as you end up losing a bit of time there. On the flip side, if people are bad at bosses, they actually get a little bit of a boost in their time on those bosses from having other people shooting. So, yeah. If I was in like a group of like people better than me, like, I don't know, Papa Yaya, Big Ten, Jonas, people like that, Kurji, people that play the event a lot more than I do, I would almost definitely be zooming faster through those bosses, like, by like 5 or 10 seconds, just because they're shooting faster than I am. Which, it is how towers work. Okay, I give up. I'm just waiting for that teleport. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm not making fun of people, but yeah. One of the things I really like about this arena is that even though it has these decoration stuff on the side, you can still shoot through them and click the boss through them, which is really nice. So even if you're like stuck over here behind a skull or something, or the boss goes behind a skull, you can still shoot the boss through it, which is just a really nice touch. I feel like sometimes you have these decorations, and either like they're collidable or like other stuff, and so you end up like losing some efficiency due to the boss being behind them. But yeah. Oh, you guys. Don't worry, guys. If you guys think this stream is so good, yeah, we technically dipped down to 0 viewers for like a solid minute or so on this stream. Actually, it's like 5 minutes, but yeah, this isn't like the best stream for entertainment. It's more of me getting stuff done, honestly. But yeah, I was thinking one more tower once we complete this one. So about like 15 more minutes. It's so interesting. Hopefully this Frankie doesn't teleport anywhere out of my range. Yes. Doesn't. There we go. Man, you lose so much time from having randoms in this boss force. That's insane. Oh, we are being laggy on this floor, so hopefully other people are able to carry. 2 FPS, perfect. Oh no. Alright, whatever, that person got it. This 50. Well then. I can't be bothered to go find the end of this floor. Where do you think Riley's portal in Glow World will lead to? We actually already have that opened. It got moved over to Backdoor, and then it actually opened up into Remnant World, which is right here, the Remnant Zone. So yeah, that's where it's ended up leading to. I like how this menu is scrollable, but we still aren't able to see like all 6 of them when you were in events. So yeah, that's kind of funny. But yeah. Yeah, it's already opened up. We've already got access to that world. All you need is a rebirth and antenna level 20 to be able to access it. So, anyone with a rebirth should be able to pretty easily find and get to it. Wait, what's in the Remnant World? Remnant World is kind of a new area, very similar to Main Hub. That's still kind of coming out, similar to how Backdoor came out. Yeah, it's relatively new. It actually got added in the last 3 months prior to the Halloween event. We had an update pretty much every month on it. So we have quite a bit of content in there if you guys haven't played recently. It's very similar to Backdoor. It doesn't have too much useful stuff. The biggest thing it has is this I'll show you guys. This parachute perk. But it also has some new pet crates and stuff like that. Crafting, nothing too big. Bigger backpacks, as you can see, I have 25 million or billion space or whatever. Rather than the old 2 billion size, but yeah. And yeah, there are new antenna levels. You can now get up to antenna level 27 currently. with most likely going up to Nintendo level 29 or 30 total. Once we get the next remnant area expansion. I currently have 2 of the dev classifieds, Spiritfly and Pyrus. I got really lucky getting both of these. Like, I got, even just getting one was super lucky with. But yeah. Oh, this desync time, guys. Right now my timer's at 45 and the in-game timer's at 25. So there's like a 10 seconds discrepancy difference between them, which is just kind of funny. That there is like a noticeable difference between these 2 timers. Do you need to get to level 27 to rebirth? No, the rebirth route has stayed the same. There's been no changes to that. You still only need to get up to Void and complete the Void quest to rebirth. So rebirths have not been changed. It's just like additional content after rebirth, kind of. Or additional rebirth. But yeah. Yeah, everything in Remnant World is optional when rebirthing. It won't affect your rebirth times pretty much at all. Someone else will get that, guys. Or not. So what is the Associates Riley USB stick for? Because you don't need it for the Remnant Zone. We don't know currently. It's currently not useful whatsoever. So yeah, its use is still, I'm guessing it's going to be the very important item, 2.0, aka, used for another quest line and then immediately gotten rid of in the next update, because people realized that that dependency doesn't really make sense, or matter at all. So yeah. That's my guess for the USB. Like, yeah, likely I'll end this stream after this tower, to be honest. That was kind of my plan for the stream, was to go ahead and complete this quest, move on to the next one for Green Knight, just do like one quest at a time. So that'll probably be what I end up doing, is just completing this last tower, completing this quest I currently have on, and then go ahead and move on to the, and then just end the stream there. So. I currently have 19 rebirths. This is probably all I'm going to have for the next, like, 3 months or something, so, not really planning on getting more anytime soon. But yeah. When do I plan on streaming again? I don't know. Maybe the update, we'll see if, Halloween Part 2 has anything really, noticeable. But I can't imagine there will be. What rebirth jump boost do I have? A useless amount, aka 109%. yeah, the gem boost from your rebirths is pretty much useless because it only really applies to one specific way of getting gems that is pretty much useless at this point and takes longer than any other method, really. So, yeah. That's hilarious. The world that I grind the most in is going to be main hub, just because that's where I have all my, I have so many Ecto Token Tycoons that I get about 150 million gems per cell. Yeah, my current amount of Ecto Tokens is how many Ecto Tokens I get from one boss in main hub. So that's usually where I go to grind for gems and stuff. Alright, 2 ghosts, I can clear those out for you. Oh, someone else overcharged. There we go. My favorite board has to be Saint Slay. Saint Slay is definitely my favorite board. You can glitch out of a lot of places with it. It's super huge in terms of its hitbox. Yeah, we even got a 10 seconds even though I started that late. It's kind of rare. It's really good. Yeah, in terms of looks though, I think I'd have to go with Ghost Surfer, the one I'm using right now, or Glismata, which is another purple Dragon Base board. How many people are in this tower, guys? The funny thing is, we have this many people and we're actually not losing that much time on the boss floors. I think we're losing like 15 seconds per, which isn't bad, I don't think. What is the purpose of the hole in the barn? Useless. It hasn't done anything yet. I think they decided to add it just to be clever, I guess. But yeah, it's not doing anything right now. Should I open my 1K Grim loot bags? Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I mean, really the only thing that you can get from them is the classified Grim's Portal, I think, correct? So that's pretty much the only thing that you can get from them. They're not useful gem-wise, so yeah, there's not really any reason to really save them. Oh, we actually gained time on that floor. That's actually hilarious. We have a lot of people, and a lot of them are just kind of randoms, but we're still getting decent times on these floors. But yeah. Does any gum help get Grim's Portal? No. Someone's on there. Yeah. Yeah, Lucky Gum does not apply to anything except what you can see the chances actually change on. So that's only going to be pet crates currently. Pet crates and board crates, I guess. They do not apply to boss chests, similar to the ones that we have for the keys in this event. They don't apply to loot bags, and they also don't apply to developer chests in the Bloxbite HQ. Technically, we don't know for certain that they don't apply to loot bags, but I'm fairly sure if they did, I think devs would have to add chances to that to show that they do, and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure on that. Ban. Bots are coming out in force today. Stupid attack. I really hope they just remove this attack. Like, it's just a stupid attack. You literally just have to sit here for 15 seconds while the boss does its own thing. It accomplishes nothing damage-wise. But please, just remove that attack. But yeah, we should be able to PB as long as it doesn't do that attack again. I mean, we do technically need to wait for the next tower to get refreshed, but I think we have enough of a buffer that we should be able to get a better time. There we go, 1042. That's nice. We'll go ahead and turn in this quest. Can I do one more? Yeah, I mean, might as well. Spam through that quest really quickly. You guys can slow that down if you want to read the dialogue, and we'll hop into the tower just before it gets ready to go. There we go. I think that should be that's a pretty clean ghost floor if I've seen them. That should probably be about 5 seconds faster than our previous one, and our previous one was decently fast too. So that's pretty good for our first floor. 4 seconds. Very close. But yeah, you could definitely get that down to like 45 seconds for your first floor, even with a 15 wait second on both sides. Yeah, I should be able to easily complete him, even though I do have still 75 more towers to still do for him. I should still be able to comfortably get Green Knight done before the end of the event. Yeah, Grimm's Portals is like really, really awkward to actually get, to be honest. Like a lot of... You have to open a lot of things, and there's not really anything else to use as loot packs for it other than getting Grimm's Portal. So it's annoying to go for. What's my opinion on Green Knight? I think it should have been about 50 towers instead of 109. I think the 109 is way too ambitious of the devs. I'll be doing it regardless. It's going to teleport. Okay, it teleported. But I think other people would enjoy it better if it was about 50 towers rather than the 109. I kind of like the quest format. I think it'd be better structured if people understood that it was kind of meant to be a end game player quest line rather than a everyone should do this quest line. But yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things where it's not actually a horrible quest line, even though a lot of people don't really like it. Man, we're zooming on this tower. I think we're like, what, 15? We're 37 seconds ahead, guys. But, maybe I started that... Ooh, did I, like, start floor 2, like, or end floor 2 late or something? I don't know how you change your profile picture. Hello, Perfed, though. Alright, people go that way, and I go this way because I am slow. Vacuum those goes, and then go check if this way has any more. It does. Alright, looks like that person's cleaning up that way pretty well. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go this way anyways. We're lagging way too much to actually be to be a big help anyways, so, we'll pretend. But yeah, with 5 FPS, you're pretty much unable to do anything in Ghost Simulator. And it's really laggy, so you end up getting that quite a bit. So... yeah, I could definitely save up to like 15 seconds per floor or something ridiculous just by not having lag. Which is just insane that there is that much time gain potential. I don't trade. And I have my own Glowjet, and I think Glowjet is personally useless. And worthless, I think. Pretty much every classified board is worthless in my opinion. That comes from gem crates, I should say. Since there are some useful gem boards, or some useful classified boards, like the ones from loot bags, Chrome Float, yeah. But, yeah, I got my own Glowjet, and I think I can unbox one like every 5 minutes or something ridiculous like that. It takes like, what, 1 billion gems per, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Glowjet is worthless. For me it is. For other people it's maybe worth a decent amount, but I can unbox one every 5 minutes. Really the only thing... okay, it's going to teleport. Yeah, if one of the bosses starts to do a teleport attack, before it goes down, it's still going to do the teleport, which is kind of weird, and can kind of throw you off, but you just need to be aware of that. Because if we weren't on top of that, we would have almost definitely lost the cycle there. I think we get the cycle. I think we were in time to vacuum. Yes, we did. Yeah, what we're like 40 seconds ahead now, guys. This is pretty quick. Auto use gum, I feel like gum's already overpowered enough. I don't think they should add more to it. Also, like, really is only a very niche use case for like lucky gum. Yeah, 32 seconds ahead, not bad. Not bad. I think we're on track for like a sub I think we're like 10:30 or something ridiculous time-wise. But yeah. When I go this way, they take those ghosts and go that way. And we are able to split up the workload. And then I come in with an overcharge into this area. There we go. That was a clean floor. No, I don't really play any games other than Ghost Simulator on Roblox. So I don't really know what that. I haven't really played Shark Right 2, or whatever that is. Yeah, we're lagging a lot. Hopefully this doesn't mean we get like 1 billion damage all of a sudden. That does mean our shots are a little bit slower, so other people are technically carrying us a little bit right now until we get up to like 20 FPS again. But I will do my part. I have 11 Ecto Token Tycoons. Yeah, as long as we don't get any of the wisp air attack things that are just stupid, we should be able to get a ridiculously good time this tower. Definitely will be my benchmark time for future runs. But I'm sure if you get, like, these are just random people that I'm playing with currently. So I'm pretty sure even with, I'm sure with, like, people like Papa Yaya, Big 10-4, people that actually are better than me at this game, I could definitely get a, like, really good, like, sub 10 run. I hate that attack, guys. I hate that attack. Ooh. All right, fine. Yeah, it's literally like 20 seconds that would just get removed from this boss fight. It's insane. But yeah, you know what also is funny? My timer right now is 10 seconds ahead of the in-game timer. Yeah, that was a good tower. Just over 10.5 minutes for the whole entire tower. Could have been sub 10 if we had a thing. Yeah, I think we'll do one more tower, guys, just to see if we can improve that time at all. Because that was a pretty good one. And we definitely have time to gain on floor 6. Oh, no, it's fine. That's the thing about the towers. I said this before. The thing about public servers, people are able to be just as bad as they want on the tower. Yeah, this starts about 5 seconds late, but whatever. So it doesn't really matter too much. Wow, is there literally no one here? 3 rebirths. Yeah, we're lagging quite a bit, so we're definitely being the short straw on this tower. Yeah, I definitely had a very, very low amount of subs for like a long time on Ghost Simulator. Like, Ghost Simulator is kind of a niche game, so it's not actually that surprising that I don't have that many subs. But yeah, there's definitely been people that have been watching me since seeing myself like back then being at that low of subscribers and seeing myself now. It's kind of weird to see the difference there. It's not that like. It's been it hasn't been like a super fast growth, but it's definitely been interesting to see that much growth. Hello, Annette. Will I be doing more towers on stream? I probably will do some more grinding like a few days or so, in a few days or something. I don't plan on doing, like, I think this is going to be definitely my last Terra this stream. But yeah. Fastest Terra run this stream was just over 10 minutes, based on my timing methods, which is about 10 minutes 30 for a round trip. But yeah. It was actually the last run, so if you scroll back in the stream like 3 minutes, you should be able to see the end of it. I bet you're going to have more than 10k next year. No. That's the thing about doing Ghost Simulator. Not very many people play Ghost Simulator, so anytime I do Ghost Simulator content, like, it's pretty much just the same people coming back. And anytime I don't do Ghost Simulator content, all the people that generally watch my content don't watch, like, my Minecraft content or anything like that. So it ends up still getting no views. So, it's one of those things where I'm carved into the niche of Ghost Simulator, and that's pretty much the only place I can kind of stay at the moment. Maybe I could do other Roblox games, but I really haven't really been searching for other Roblox games that I'd find interesting to do on stream or player stuff. Like, there's not too much out there Roblox-wise that I'd find it fun. But yeah. How in the world did we get that insane of a last tower? Like, we are 2 minutes behind. Did I, like, start this? Oh, that's why. I forgot to do the timer. Between floor 1 and floor 2. I'll adjust that, I think. I think I can adjust that. Once I get all of... Actually, between floors, I can do that. I don't know if I can edit that. That's actually interesting. All right, let's go see if we can edit those Yeah, I could definitely do stuff, but, like, the problem is, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely interesting being, like, one of the bigger YouTubers for Ghost Simulator when Ghost Simulator is so small in itself. Pretty much, like, everyone in the Ghost Simulator community already knows you, even though you're technically a small YouTuber. Yeah, no, I realized it wasn't a bad tower after I realized I only did, hadn't split from my first floor. And I don't know how to change that now. But yeah, definitely something that I need to go ahead and make sure it isn't applied to, like, later runs or anything like that. There we go. There isn't, you just click and hold. No hotkey. Wait, we're actually ahead on this tower. Yeah, you press and hold, not on a ghost. Hopefully I got that first one. This is like, these are the kind of floors where you really don't want other people on. Okay, I'll take all of those. Okay. Yeah, if you're on mobile, you can go ahead and press and hold. Apparently my touchscreen doesn't work like that. But yeah, if you have a touchscreen, you go ahead and touch and hold. Yeah, it looks like this isn't going to be a horrible tower. It actually might be a little bit faster depending on how fast this Wisp boss decides to be. Have I ever played Cookie Clicker? I've played games similar to Cookie Clicker. I don't think I've ever played the original Cookie Clicker, though. Hello. Yeah, I said this was going to be my last tower. I think this time it will actually be my last tower since I am getting hungry for lunch. So, yeah. Guys, I don't know why Ghost Simulator is so laggy for me. I play on a decent PC. It doesn't help that pretty much every time you guys see me playing Ghost Simulator, I'm streaming too, or recording or something like that. So I'm using a lot more resources than strictly necessary to run Ghost Simulator. But yeah, it is definitely has a lot more lag than it really should in some things. All right. Let's see. Can we get a quick run? But yeah, this will be our last tower run for the day, I think. Or at least on stream. I might do some more by myself. But I think time-wise, this is probably a good time to end this stream. Once this tower actually completes, because my timing method is pretty specific as to end when this goes ahead and resets the new one. But yeah. Yeah, this is definitely my best run so far. It definitely had a few problems with my segments. Like, ooh, just under 10 minutes, guys. But yeah, definitely had a few problems with the segments, especially some of the previous ones. First shoot. I stayed on the floor 1 instead of switching over to Headless Hollows. But I think I should be able to edit those really quickly so they are right. Nope, looks like we are fine. Alright. But yeah, with that, I think we'll go ahead and end the stream there. 9:45. Guys, my timing method is to wait until the next timer starts, just because that's a specific time rather than whenever you defeat Wispmaster. The timing method used for this stream is a little bit arbitrary, I understand, but there's not really a good way to split up times, I guess, in my opinion. So it is what it is. I was just kind of being consistent over the whole stream. So yeah, with that, I will see you guys whenever I decide to do another tower stream, because this one was quite fun, and I do have quite a bit more towers that I need to do for Green Knight and for the keys themselves too. But yeah, with that, I will see you guys probably Friday. There'll be an update then. Probably will have a stream on the update. See ya! And now I need to actually go click the stop stream.